Hey everybody, this is Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. Let me address the elephant in the room. I'm a mess right now. I look a hot mess. I just got out of bed, washed my face. That's the reason I'm a little red. And put on my paint stained clothes because when I get to it, I'll tell you what all I've been up to. Everything's going great. Everything is going really good. I'm just very, very busy right now. Let me just give you a little update. We moved into the house on February the 6th. Okay, let me start over. We bought a house that was built in 1996. It's our ranch style house that I've been wanting forever. It's got a full basement, which my husband's been wanting forever. It's got a living room and a den, and I'm taking over the living room, which is a very spacious area for all my stuff. And we're just very excited. But when we moved in, we knew that we wanted to have the floors refinished. There were a couple rooms that were carpeted, the dining room and the living room. They had been here since 1996. And the floor in the kitchen was that beautiful orange and brown tile that looks like it's from the 60s or 70s, probably 70s. But she built it in 96, but that was her taste, which is most of the house. It looked like something from the 70s, but that's fine. That's fine. Everything can be, there's always room for change. But we decided that we were going to live in the basement. It was going to take a couple of weeks to refinish the floors. So I sit down here in the basement all day listening to the sanding and the hammering and the ripping up the carpet and the old floors in the kitchen and stuff like that. So there was no way for me to make a video, but that was okay because I got a lot of crochet time in. The people that were redoing our floors were super nice and kind and just treated me very well. And because I was a little nervous about having somebody here when I was here all day. But we got the floors redone, and then we had this grand idea that we'd go ahead and get the house painted before we actually moved everything in. This is March the 6th. We've been here almost an entire month, probably right at a month, and we're still living in the basement because for the past, 3 weeks or 4, I can't remember when we started, y'all. I'm so terrible with time because it just seems like time is just passing. We've been repairing walls, and we just started painting a week ago. The sweet lady that lived here, I bet we have taken out between 5 and 6, maybe 700 nails out of the walls. And we've repaired all those holes. There were several places where sheetrock tape was peeling along the ceiling line and in the corners and like over doors and stuff like that. We repaired all that. That took us 2 weeks to do. So we've got all that done, and in the process of painting, we found a few more places, but that's okay. Like I say, we started painting, I think a week ago, this past Sunday. So we were painting all the trim. We originally wasn't going to paint the trim because it was all wood with wood doors and everything. But once we got our floors redone, the wood looked really, really red against our floors, and it was my husband's decision to go ahead and paint all the trim, which I was shocked because he was adamantly against it. But anyway, that's what I've been doing between 8, 10, and 12 hours every day religiously. I've gotten up and been painting and repairing walls and cleaning and doing stuff like that. So I've been extremely busy. So I've just really not had time to get on here and make a video. And that's the reason I look like I do now, because I thought if I wait till I put makeup on and do my hair, I'm never going to make another video. It don't seem like. So I just wanted to update you guys to let you know that's where I've been. It has been extremely exhausting, but extremely rewarding to get up and do something like this every day. Because I can't say I have enjoyed it, but it's been nice to see the change that's coming along with the house. We've got 2 bedrooms completely finished painting, and we've got one that we're waiting on paint because they ran out of the paint we're using, and it's supposed to come in today, and I've started trimming out 2 other rooms. I get blessed with doing all the trim work, even though my husband's the one that wanted to do it, because he works all day, and I'm here, and I'm able to do it. I'm literally washing down the entire surface of the walls because they had a lot of spider webs and, dust and stuff like that. The lady had passed away a year ago, and we bought the house from actually her estate that involved like, I think 15 people. So this was a big ordeal. In fact, when we sold our house and we had to be out of our house on February the 8th, they didn't want to let us move in and close for 2 more months. But thank goodness the realtors worked everything out and we were able to move into the house. And we just closed on our house last week. So everything's just turned into a blessing. So, you know, all the hard work is going to be worth it in the end. But I'm exhausted. I look exhausted. I look a mess, but that's okay because I'm extremely excited about all the changes that's coming. But anyway, if any of y'all have any questions, and I know this is all over the place because I'm actually half crazy and exhausted right now, even though it is about 7:30 in the morning and I'm fixing to go up and start painting. But I want to let you guys know what I have gotten done since I moved in. One of my goals this year was used up half of my mini skeins. I probably won't get that done, but I've made a huge dent in what I have done. And I didn't want to leave any scraps from the mini skeins that I was using for this project. So I've turned it into another project. But I've been working on my granny stripe blanket. And this is where I was at. See that? When I moved in, maybe a few rows up, but not much. I didn't have that much done. But this is what I'm so excited. This is what I've gotten completed through here. And I am just randomly reaching over, grabbing a mini skein, putting 2 rows in. And then after I get a few of those done, I'm putting all my scraps into a corner-to-corner blanket. This is how much I've got done on this. And this is what I've got done in the last month. So that's very exciting. But also, I finished up 2 of my 3 Afghans from Lether & Co. The kits that I got last year. And I don't think I had finished those. I may have finished 1 before I moved in, but I can't remember, you guys. I'm so sorry. And I just am too lazy or tired to look back at my old video. But this one is the one with Aaron Wade. I think it's the Hollow Farms, Gilmore Girl maybe. Y'all, I'm so out of touch. But this is that one that I've gotten done. I'm going to show it to you. This is half of it. And I put a border on mine. And remember, I made up my own pattern because I could never get gauge with hers. So this is the first half of it. You guys, I'd stand up and show it to you, but I got so much junk around me, y'all. And this is the other half. And this is absolutely the softest, warmest, cuddliest blanket I think I've ever made. It is made out of superwash merino, and it is a club. So if you went out and bought all this at one time, it would be rather expensive, but breaking it down month by month, I think it was like $28 to $30 a month, which is ridiculous. I know, to put that much money into a club, but I love her yarns, and I enjoyed getting them every month. But this is the whole thing. You know, this one might be the Daisy. No, this is the Hollow Farms, because the next one's the Daisy, you guys. I am half crazy. But anyway, I love this. I got this finished. And then this one was the Daisy, where she based every yarn off a Daisy every month. And I started a new technique when I was doing this blanket, and I love it. I am doing the magic knot at the end of before I change colors. And what I'm doing is I don't do the last stitch, which was a double crochet. I go ahead and make my magic knot, and every time it worked out to where I finished it just perfect. Let me see if I can find an example. See, I started it out. Wait, did I weave in? Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Let me find what I'm trying to show you. Well, maybe I've already weaved in the ends, but anyway, I would let's see. I'm so organized, you know. Nothing's changed. Anyway, I can't find an example, but what I would do is I'd get to the last stitch. I wouldn't make it. I'd make my magic knot, and then I would continue on. And y'all, it's a game changer because you do not have to do any weaving in of ends, and it has just been amazing. I think I'm going to go and I guess I need to show you guys the blanket. It starts out here, And I did follow her pattern, and it's a different yarn every month based on a different daisy. I think I'm going to put a border on this just because every once in a while you can see where the magic knot is, even though I can't find one. And it may be because I'm so tired, I don't know. But you could find them like right here, right there. See how that sticks up? And you probably would never see that, especially a non-crocheter would never notice it, but I do notice it. So I think I'm going to put a border around the edge of it, just to kind of seal all those in so you won't see them. So basically that's the work I've been doing crochet-wise, and I've been painting a lot. And you guys, let me tell you, I'm the kind of person that has a severely hard time making a decision. We were going to leave the natural wood trim, which was a very red, a reddish brown. You know how in homes that have been polyurethane, it turns an amber color. So it had turned all the wood kind of this reddish brown, and I could not pick out a paint color to go. At first, I was going to paint several rooms different colors and all that. And then when my husband said, let's just paint all the trim, I said, okay, great. It made it much simpler. So I went with a very neutral but noticeable color. It's actually called shiitake, which is mushroom. And I decided to go with that one because it has no undertones. In other words, it's just an extremely neutral color. And I will show you guys pictures of everything. I've got some pictures before, and I was filming and stuff, but then it just got too much to show you guys my progress. I do plan on filming me setting up my craft room. I have some ideas of buying a couple more pieces to house things and make things work a little easier, but I'm extremely excited about that. But this video's been all over the place, you guys, but that's how my mind is. I'm all over the place because I got so much going on. In fact, right now I'm fixing to go up and clean a bathroom floor because I got some storage things coming in that I can put some stuff in, whatever. I've been trying to everything we got is in the garage except what we're using to live down here in the basement. I've actually got my bed right there, a couch and chair there, a TV. I mean, and actually there's a stove and a refrigerator and everything down here. It has been really working out great. But I'm excited to get moved upstairs. But what I was going to say, everything we own is in our garage, except for the stuff that belonged in the basement, which it's all over there. So slowly I've been getting a few things and moving it in. I'm going to paint the inside of my closet so I can go ahead and get all the clothes and stuff moved in. The movers are actually coming back March 23rd. And like I say, this is March 6th. And we're hoping to have everything finished painting by then to move the stuff from the garage into the house. I don't know if I told you guys, my husband had a back injury of some sort happen, gosh, probably a month before we moved. So I did all the packing. We did have the movers do a little bit of packing when they got there because I couldn't get finished. But he's still having issues with that. He's been going to a chiropractor 2 to 3 times a week. He had his spine was so out of alignment that they've got it back in a line now, but his muscles are trying to learn to be in that new position because he had been out of alignments for so long. That he's having trouble with his legs now. He's having a lot of pain with his legs. And it's been very frustrating for him. And he's been a little on the depressed, frustrated side. And he's not been able to help me as much as he'd like to. He tries, but I see the pain he's in. And then I get frustrated with him for trying to help me and all that stuff. So y'all just please pray for him. And I'm almost getting a little teary thinking about it because I just feel so sorry for him. But anyway, everything's going great. I don't know when I'll be back. I hope to be back sooner than later. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm still here. I'm still kicking and everything's going great. In fact, I'm extremely excited about how life's going right now. The only huge downside is I have not seen Rowan since the week after Christmas. And here it is March 5th. And I've not missed 1 month of seeing him since he was born. He does have the croup right now. And he's been a pretty sick little fella. But he is doing a little better. So, pray for him too. And pray for the parents because you know how it is when you got a sick child. But here I am rambling again. So nothing much has changed. Just forgive the bad hair and the crazy, tired face. But I will be back as soon as I can to let you guys know how things are going. Just pray that I get finished before the furniture gets here, because if any of you guys have painted an entire room with furniture in it, you know how frustrating that is. So this has been nice not having anything in our way. But I'll talk to you guys later. I could just ramble on and on because I haven't had anybody to talk to during the day. So this has been nice. And anyway, I will see you guys later. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.